Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, gathered in here today. All protocols observed. Thank you very much for honoring our invitation to this press briefing. Arise Africa Youth International, AAYI, is a proactive youth think tank and advocacy non-governmental organization formed with the objective of empowering the youth for development engagement. Through various youth interventions, activities utilizing technological methods, AAYI aspires to support the efforts of government and youth agencies in creating a safe and better future for the African child. As a development partner, AAYI sees it as an obligation to encourage the youth in this country to desist from violent acts as we approach national, presidential, and parliamentary elections. It's been said time and time again by various leaders that the youth are the future of this country. If this is the case, the matters of the youth or youth development must be of serious concern to all. The youth can become a very powerful tool, as we all know, in driving development and change if well resourced and development agencies. The government alone cannot carry this burden, so we must support. Neglecting the needs of the African youth can lead to serious repercussions. Typical examples being recent unfortunate incidents that happened in Nigeria and back home in Ghana. As we approach the elections, we've seen various negative incidents of violence involving the youth, such as clashes between youth supporters of two political parties at the Ododio constituency, as well as the brutal killing of a member of parliament. The effects of the end-SARS protests in Nigeria are all incidents well noted. As a group, AAYI wishes to drum home the peace message, advising the youth to desist from any acts of violence now, during, and after the election. To the youth, we say, do not be deceived by any individual or party to engage in any form of violence against your political opponent. It is important to safeguard the peace and security that we have enjoyed over the years. And we can only do so by all other youth groups to do the same. On the second part of our briefing, I will be touching on youth policies for this election as we enter presidential and parliamentary election parties. As development partners, AAYI has researched into the youth policies of selected political parties based on the 4 E's set out by the African Union on youth development. That is education, employment, entrepreneurship, and engagement. After some critical analysis, 2 parties came out tops, and our conclusion are that the youth policies laid out by the current government stands out. We see the free SHS policy as a very credible, sustainable, and effective way of ensuring that the youth, especially the vulnerable ones, access quality education for a better future. Having been tried and tested, we are hereby on this platform endorsing this policy. We also see the policy of NAPCO as a very good one, having created over 100,000 jobs for the youth. Our main objective as a group is to promote youth development through digital means. Hence, we endorse digital interventions so far laid out by the government, namely the Ghana Digital Address System, mobile phone interoperability, drone delivery system, delivering essential medicines to rural areas, digitization of the passport office, as well as digitization of various institutions, just to mention a few. We believe that millions of jobs can be created through digitization, and as such, we fully support these policies. In as much as we endorse these policies, Arise Africa Youth International will be monitoring to ensure that government delivers on its promises on youth development. AAYI will be bringing its expertise in youth development with our various interventions to bear, supporting government to deliver. In conclusion, AAYI wishes to drum home the peace message once again and say, we stand for peace now, during, and after the election, and advise the youth of Ghana to desist from any act of violence in order to create a safe and better future for the youth. Thank you very much.